So hello everybody, welcome back. Before we get started, please like and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications for my new videos. Today we'll be taking a look at this Type 97 TK, I don't know. From Fine Molds 135 scale. This is an old pre-war type tank. Kind of a cool little tank. You see, it's not much taller than the people are. Almost like tankette. So let's get started looking at this. So here's our instruction sheet. There's lots of information here, it looks like, but it's not in any language I can understand. Of course, we can use Google Lens to translate it if you're really interested to know it. It says Veteran Tank Detail. Imperial Japanese Army Type 97 Light Armored Car. Tankette with 37mm gun. Once again, more information here. Can't read it. Everything here. There is English here, though. This looks like there's information about the tank in general. And more information about everything. And they have put a lot of thought into all the information about this tank. But now we get to the instructions. It tells you there's some detail up parts, replacement barrel, lathe turn brass, item number MG006. So it looks like we have an interior here. This is the front compartment with the driver and everything. Looks like the motor and transmission is here in the front. And we have the driver's seat here, the radio, and all the controls for it. Then we have here this base plate, probably the bottom of the hull. And we put this in there, and there's another piece, the D2 to put in there. Painting instructions for it. Number 3, we're just putting one part in there on these two together. And here, number 4, we put the hull together. We got the two sides, the back and the front piece. There's some rivets here you can cut off to put on there, onto this front piece. And here, step 5, we're working on, we have the cover for the sprocket here, and some these arms that go on. This is the cover for the springs and the lower arms here. And you see these are pre-assemblies here for them. So here we have a couple ammo crates that go in there. Number 7. We're painting lights here, and here we're putting them all on. It looks like lights, but it's really small details there. And then here, number 8, we put the top of the hull onto the bottom of the hull. We put these hatches in here. It looks like here we have some fender supports, I think. More pre-assemblies up here too. What's this? Here we got more rivet detail to add. A horn to build. And here's, we're going to make 2 of these. And then here, number 11, we have some photo etch parts to put on there. And there's our horn, step 10. And there's a lot of little detail parts. This looks like a bumper. So it really is like an armored car more than a tank. Because it has part of the chassis sticking out for the bumper for the toe panel. And there's a light here too for the back. So number 12, we're building the sprocket and the idler arm, or idler wheel. And here we're building the bogies with these wheels. Okay, here's the support rollers. Build the jack. And here we put the bogies on, the idler wheel on, and the support rollers on. Here we put on the tools and the light for the front. And here we're working on the exhaust. putting the exhaust on. It has a cover for it. And these two here on the side. Got oil cooler shutter, open or closed. Open or closed. Number 18. We have a cover to put on here. And this piece to put in there too. And here we built some kind of cable, it looks like. 0.6mm brass for that. Number 20, we do the track. It looks like it's single piece track. I haven't really looked inside yet. Put the track on, we got some pins to put in there. So number 21, we're building the inside of the gun here. 22, we have, here's the cradle for it, the metal and the gun tube. Here we have the two turret halves, putting details on the inside. Now here we put the two turret halves together with the gun. We have a back piece that goes on there on the top. And here's our hatch for the top of the turret. You can have it open or closed. If there's detail inside, I want it open. But it looks, there's like, you're going back here to the other part. Because here's like a coaxial gun. This is with 37mm gun. And this is with a machine gun. Of course, I'll be building it with a 37mm. So, well, but if you want to build the machine gun version, then it's here. It's step 25. And 26 is like pretty much a repeat of this up here. Then number 27, we put the turret under the hull. Here we have these cables that we've made before. And here's our crew members with some painting instructions for them. And here's one version. Got IJA khaki, IJA green, flat base, ground color. I found some really good Humbrol colors that work for this. I used it on my Type 4. So here's our different versions here. Unit unknown in Burma, unit unknown in Burma, 3rd Company 2nd Recon Regiment, Bumo, Cation State, northernmost part of Burma, Myanmar, 2nd Platoon 3rd Company 13th Tank Regiment, Henko, Central East area of Wuhan, Hubei Province, China, from 1940 to 1942. Number 6 is Regiment Ammunition Train, 13th Tank Regiment, Henan Province, China, 1941. Number 7 is 3rd Company 2nd Reconnaissance Regiment, Bamo, Cation State, in the northernmost part of Burma, December 1944. Number 8, the 16th Reconnaissance Regiment, Luzon Island, December 1941. The paint scheme is pretty much the same in all of them, but these two don't have the yellow stripe. I have a complicated instruction sheet actually. There's a lot of little details and stuff there. But the Cheeto was that same way too, but it seemed a little simpler. So with this kit we have two decal sheets. This one has a license plates and a bunch of symbols, a little green star. This one has a little green star too and a bunch of more symbols. I don't know what they all are. There's a vehicle number here. So here we have sprue A. This is most of our hull. The bottom, top, the sides. A lot of detail parts too. Hatches and the back. And some little details too. You can see here on the bottom of the hull I saw something. There's a little molding area here. Some plastic sticking out. Gonna have to be sanded down, and hopefully there's not any detail missing there. But on the sides and the top it looks better. Should have done a little bit more control on this. The details on the top look really good. Nice bolt heads and everything. Sides too. So you get some good detail on these parts here too. Hinges look good on the hatches and stuff. So tree B is a small, or sprue B is a small one. Looks like the hatch ring and a couple of fenders. There's a hatch here, and it looks like a doghouse. Once again, the details are pretty good on it. Sprue C, we have two. This is our running gear, load wheels, sprockets, idler wheel, the cover, sprocket hub cover, and the parts for the bogies, and the spring cover here. I think the parts look really good. Good bolt heads like around the spring cover and stuff. Good detail on the bogies. So here's a sprue D. We have our interior parts here. Looks like our transmission, engine and everything. Seat in the front. Our crew members. Our guns. I think the crew members look good, and lots of good, nice interior detail here. We have to really look about painting it though. Now these are sprue F. There's a lot of them. There's all of our track pieces. Lots of little track pieces here. 8 in all. A little bit off camera there, but you get the point. There's 8 of these, and every sprue has a whole bunch of pieces on it. Some are longer, like 3 or 4, or 3, 2 pieces, and a bunch of singles. Take a little closer look at one of them. It looks like good track, but they are so small. I don't see no pin marks there though. That's one failure I see a lot on a lot of these single piece tracks. There's a lot of pin marks on the inside. So that one looks good. And then our last sprue is a photo etch one. It looks like some fender supports here. Maybe an engine hatch cover. I'm not sure what this one is. A bunch of smaller details too. I have some problems sometimes with these really small photo etch pieces, getting them on. Sometimes my hands aren't steady enough. I think this model kit looks really good, except for the one little failure on the bottom. I don't think it's really disturbing any of the detail of the kit though. It looks like it's like in the middle where a plate is and not where the bolts are or anything. So I don't think anything's missing, but it's going to have to be fixed. A little bit more control over their kits would fix that. But I really don't think you need anything extra for this. You might think about getting a metal gun tube or something like that for it though. But all in all, it's a really good looking kit. Really good detail. It's really small too though, like a tankette. I would recommend this, but fine molds are sometimes hard to get over here in Europe. I don't find them so often. There's quite a few on my wish list that I can't find. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me next time where we're going to take a look at this F-80C Shooting Star from Hobby Boss in 1/48 scale. So until then,